Hello again. All right, so, this is actually kind of appropriate. This is hymn number 345, The Passion and Atoning Death of Christ. That's the section. The title is Throned Upon the Awful Tree. The tune is Aphron, which at least I can pronounce. Now, I'm glad we came to this one early on because it's a weird one. It's very, very strange. It is labeled as a traditional Welsh melody. However, if you look to the left of the bottom of that page, you'll see another name and the year 1875. That probably means that, like, the text and I would guess the harmonies, since there's no other indication on here, were written in the Victorian era, which is wildly apparent. So what I would like to do is I actually am just going to play the melody without the chords. Sometimes the Victorians were less helpful than they thought they were, musically, and just kind of let it wash over you, because it's weird, and if we try to break this down, this is one where it's actually just going to be so complicated that it's going to blow your mind. But if you just kind of go with it, your body will learn it, and it'll actually be easier. Contrary to what we sometimes do here, which is breaking down all the details. This is not that moment. All right, here is the tune, so just have a listen. So notice that, like many traditional British Isles tunes, the beginning and the end are the same. Exact same. The middle is different. This is very, very, very common. Typically there is a line, then a higher line, and then you come back to the first line again. Sometimes you even do that again for a different effect. So let us begin at the beginning. A very good place to start. And don't even worry about the words for now. I actually just want to do this on do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ready, and here we go. Now skip down to the last line where it says none can tell what pangs unknown. We're gonna do that again. Ready, and go on do-do-do. Okay. The reason I wanted to do that is because the melody stays the same, the accompaniment is going to change. So the second time you do it, you're going to hear different things. Again, fun for the Victorians, less fun for us. Alrighty, now let's go to the middle line. Darkness veils thine anguished face. Do this on either a do or a da, depending on what's easier. Ready, and breathe. It's gonna repeat almost exactly. Same note. That's the only change, that very, very end. Instead of da, 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 you have da, 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 da. Fancy word for that is a suspension, if you're keeping track of fancy music words. And then you go back to the beginning. Bum, bee, dee, 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 dee. All right. I think that is all of the pertinent information. So let's let's give it a go and just kind of, again, it's a weird tune, do your best, it's kind of wonky, kind of fun. Ready and breathe. Throned upon the awful tree, King of grief, I watch with thee. Darkness veils thy anguished face, none its lines of woe can trace, none can tell what pangs unknown hold thee silent and alone. Verse 2. Silent through those 3 dread hours, wrestling with the evil powers, left alone with human sin, gloom around thee and within, till the appointed time is nigh, till the Lamb of God may die. Hark that cry that peals aloud, upward through the whirling cloud. Thou the Father's only Son, thou his Son's anointed one. Sorry. Thou dost ask him, can it be? Why hast thou forsaken me? Lord, should fear and anguish roll darkly o'er my sinful soul, thou once wast thus bereft, that thine own might ne'er be left. Teach me by that bitter cry in the gloom to know thee nigh. There we go. It's a cool tune. Sometimes the weird ones actually turn out to be really good. You just kind of have to get used to them. Particularly, I've noticed, since, as many of you know, I do a lot of work in the Irish tradition and folk songs from the UK and the British Isles, that it's really interesting how different kind of musical instincts develop in different countries. So what we instinctually want to sing as Americans is different from what Irish singers, for example, will instinctively want to sing. It's kind of I don't know, it's just a feature of how the tunes are sort of naturally different in different parts of the world, which is neat. So I know this is a Welsh tune, which this is definitely Welsh. You can, if you know anything about Wales, they're very famous for their choirs, particularly their men's choruses, and you can just kind of imagine the giant men's chorus, right, Welsh men's chorus, kind of going full bore on this, which would be cool. Nifty. All right. If you do have any questions about this one, because like I said, I don't think we know this. I don't think we've done this, or if we have and I just wasted your time, I'm so sorry. But I'm willing to bet that even if a lot of us know it, some of us don't. I didn't. But yeah, leave them down in the little comment section or ask me at church and we can maybe do a follow-up on this if we need to. But yeah, cool. All right, happy singing.